Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky. Our guest tonight, Joe. Thanks for coming on the show, Joe.
Anytime.
Very nice. So if you're new to the show, we talk about craft beer and Philly sports. And so what's everybody drinking tonight, right?
Yep.
Ricky?
Yeah, guest goes first.
Joe?
Me?
Anything?
Guest goes first. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Or best goes first. Okay. So,
Yeah.
inside here is the pink lemonade Delta.
Nice.
There it is. Very nice.
Cheers to that. I got a little got some outer sips. The peach melon THC drink. About 10 milligrams. It's my usual go-to each week. And then I also got a from Ober Creek out of New York State. Nice. High Sun. It's 8% double IPA.
It's a beauty.
Only about 10 days old. It's got the born on date right here, January 6th. So that bitch is fresh as they can get. So
nice.
What you got, Deke?
Oh, wait, hang on 1 second. Sorry, Matt.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure of what are you drinking?
Me?
Big guy over there, Rick. That first thing you mentioned. What is that?
Outer sips.
Yeah, it's outer sips. Okay, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, THC beverage, 10 milligram.
Yeah.
It's a nice, easy going, laid back kind of,
I guess so. Kind of deep, right?
I'm going with Troegs Nugget Nectar.
Nice.
Yeah, it just came out recently. If you're looking for the Nugget Nectar, go out there and get it. It's a beautiful beer.
Played, sir.
Thank you, sir. A nice little amber, hoppy beer. It's beautiful beer.
Beautiful. I don't think I've had a beer since last summer, and I have some out in the garage, and it's literally screaming at me when I walk past the fridge. So
what beers were your go to?
It was Warsteiner room temperature, which is from Germany, and Frankenheim.
Nice.
Another one.
Very good.
All room temperature, based on what a guy in Germany told me. Don't drink it cold, especially don't drink American beer cold.
Okay.
Well, I don't put my glasses cold, but I always keep my beer cold, just because the type of IPAs we like the hazy, really see how you can't see through them. For them, fresh is best, and keep them cold. I don't do the glass because I feel like the glass being cold mutes the flavor.
Yeah, and when I say not American beer, I'm talking like Bud and all that other piss out there. So
yeah.
When it's things like this, specialties, I don't see how you could do it at room temperature. I've tried one before, and it was I thought, oh, maybe it's just that one. So,
is there any good brews around your way? You're out in Atlanta now, right?
You're in Atlanta?
Part of Atlanta. Yeah, north of Atlanta. Dirty Birds, baby.
Who do you think they're going to hire as their head coach? You got any leads or anything you think?
McDaniel stopped by.
Okay.
I don't think he'll come here. This organization is they're whack, dude. I would think a great fit for the job would be Patullo.
Really?
He's so stupid he would fit right in.
Wow.
I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Because there's such a hot mess that either he would fix it because he's crazy, or it would just be the typical thing. They give no coaches a chance and they fire him.
Well,
like they always do.
I'll tell you this. Yeah, and I texted you earlier, DeeTer. We got a lot to talk about tonight in Philly sports. I mean, this is the
yes. I'm glad we got Joe on tonight, dude. I'm so happy to have Joe on, dude. It's gonna be good.
What a week! I mean,
yeah. We got a comment right here. Greg says, haven't had a Warsteiner in years. Good beer. Very nice.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, good stuff indeed.
Yes.
You have good taste.
We definitely jump into the Eagles. I mean, everybody's.
Well,
why not?
Real quick, I know when we usually do the show, we start off, we tell them what we're drinking and everything, and
Right.
we've been kind of trying to incorporate a thing in the first few minutes of the show. That way, people watching could piggyback on it, or we can just drop it. But it's called "What Are We Doing?" And what are we doing this week?
All right, let's go.
All right, so I get it. We lost to San Fran. That fucking sucks. It hurt. The way we lost it hurt. It always does in the playoffs. But we lost. Bottom line, game's over. We're out of the playoffs. Now, I get it. People are going to be emotional and shit's going to run high. But man, the amount of talk I've heard on sports talk radio and different podcasts and shit, even leaning towards the possibility of firing Nick Sirianni. What are we doing? In the first 5 years of his career, he's top 3 all-time in wins and winning percentage and playoff wins. He's been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years, won one of them, and been to the playoffs every single year he's been here. And people are talking about firing him? What are we doing?
Yeah. Is that what are we doing?
What are you doing, Joe?
What are we doing?
I'm trying not to open my mouth.
What?
I'm going to let you finish.
Yes.
No, go. I'm done.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. He's unprofessional. We all know that. He's charged with fans for some reason, which is already unprofessional enough.
All right.
Here's why he should be fired, in my opinion. I know he's done a lot of great stuff. He's probably great in the locker room. He's got that Philly attitude. That's great. When we needed him as a leader to step up most and fix the problem by getting rid of Patullo, he didn't do that. He sat down and stroked the dude, said he had all this belief in him, right? Mm-hmm. So the rest of the season, in my opinion, falls on him because he's supposed to trust this guy, and he did nothing better than before, okay?
You compare it to the same as 2023 with Brian Johnson?
Here's what happened.
Pretty much.
He was friends with Patullo.
The year after, though? He let Brian Johnson go.
A position that he should not have been in that position. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Patullo should never have
I'm glad Patullo's gone. But that being said, Patullo didn't come in here without a resume. This guy's been in the NFL for 17 years on our staff for 5. I get why they hired him. It wasn't like, well, let's just grab some guy out of the fucking woods. Listen, this guy knew the ins and outs of the team. It just so happened
did he have
we came up small. He probably wasn't prepared to get the job he had. And then on top of it, you had a fucking malcontent like A.J. Brown stirring drama every chance he fucking gets because he's a selfish player. You don't think that had anything to do with the collapse? He's the same reason we had the collapse in 23.
No. Well, yeah, I mean, Sirianni, I think he should go because of that. And at the end of the day, when he believed in him so much and he's a good guy, he fired. So right there, everything on your shoulders, and you just showed you're an idiot hypocrite.
What's he going to say, though, during the season? I mean, they were like, let's try to – listen, even during the season when people were bitching, we were in first place all year. We won the NFC East, first team to do it back-to-back in 24 years. So, I mean, it's hard to bury a guy that just – if an off-season in Philadelphia means you win your division and get to the playoffs, that ain't too shabby. Guess what? You know what an off-season is in other cities? It's no playoffs. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. Right. This guy never misses the playoffs.
We got to the playoffs, dude. And he's been in the 4 years we've been to Super Bowl twice. You can't complain, dude. You really can't.
I mean, what are we doing? Are we so? I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but right now to make a tax on that coach, no wonder Philly gets a bad rap. Let me ask you something. Just a real quick synopsis. It'll take 30 seconds. They fired him either this year or next year, right? And you bring in the next guy for the interview, and you say, hey. You get the whole interview, and the guy says, hey, the guy before me, why did he get fired? Oh, well, he made the playoffs every single year, took us to 2 Super Bowls and won 1 in 5 years. Like, oh, my God. Well, what about the guy before him? Doug Peterson? Oh, he took us to the Super Bowl and won our first ever, and then we fired him 2 years later. What precedents are you setting by firing Nick Sirianni? Nobody's going to want this job.
Here, the thing is, they say, okay, so he gets and puts himself in a position where the whole season's on his shoulders. He believed in this guy. It's the principle of it. If I'm your boss, I hired you and you shit the bed and broke a computer program, your ass is gone and my ass is on the line.
Okay, well, let me ask something. Mike Tomlin was in Pittsburgh for 19 years. Do you remember how many offensive coordinators he went through in 19 years?
I know, but that I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with Sirianni, other than he's a prick and he feeds his ego.
But we love that. We're pricks.
Ego,
we're pricks here. We're assholes here.
Thing.
We relate.
You know,
Dude,
see him slicing my nuts, and he should eat them because
why?
put your money where your
Why?
mouth.
Because he stands and talks shit. I mean, I don't know.
Not talking shit.
I get where you're coming from.
Coach. Actually, see, we beat you, or whatever. Yeah, I feel that way too, dude. Shut your mouth, get in the tunnel, and tell your team that they're awesome.
Why? This is 2026. He doesn't, not 1954, has to wear a suit and tie and keep his mouth shut. He's not Tom Landry. This is 2026. It's a new era of football.
Twice, man. He's been to the Super Bowl. Twice.
And won it. And been the 5 years he's been here, 5 years in the playoffs. You can't argue with the guy's resume.
Man. You know, I just think his unprofessional and his ego.
A little bit. Yeah.
I think he's got personality, dude. I mean, you think
how Philly
Bill
is,
Parcells?
Man.
You don't remember Bill Parcells? I mean, how you think he was over there being quiet and tight-lipped and what? Come on, no way.
I mean, to be fair, it's out of principle, and that's based on who I am and how I look at. I hired you. You believed in your guy, so guess what? You're an idiot, so you're gone too. So it's that principle of where I came from with it, but I don't hate the guy. Not what I do, Thompson. Okay.
Well, that's that. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to disagree.
I don't agree with it.
Disagree. I think he's a great coach. I mean, and his numbers don't lie. I mean, numbers don't lie.
Neither do hips. But I'm not against the guy. You know.
I know that's right.
So.
But AJ Brown, dude, like. Come on, man. He dropped so many passes.
On purpose, it seemed like sometimes.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's
too much, man. I like the guy. He's an athletic guy, but it's time for him to go, man.
I agree, man. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Dude, if you're going to pay $48 million, you got to have a guy who hates being there on the bench because he's going to have a good day one day and be like, I want the ball. That's better than throwing $48 million out the window for a dude that ain't even there. Ask the Mets how that worked out.
Well, but let's not forget when Carson Wentz, when we had the same issue after the 2020 season, we traded him, and it was at the time the biggest dead cap money in NFL history. And I want to say it was probably 34 to 37 mil. I mean, but look what that equated to. You listen to the players you got because of the Carson Wentz trade by proxy: Devontae Smith, Jalen Carter, AJ Brown.
Right.
Because of the Wentz trade. So why can't you turn around and do the same with A.J. Brown?
So here's what would have to happen, in my opinion. I would trade him somewhere I'd get a first-round pick because we have our whole team mortgaged, okay?
Yes.
And that bill's coming due. And when it comes due, that's why this whole thing with Patullo and everything, he wasted not only 1 year of someone's age, but the entire cohesive unit that is the Eagles that could break apart more.
But
took a whole year away.
Who's he wasted? Are you saying Sirianni wasted?
No, Patullo ruined it.
Oh, well, listen, sometimes it happens.
Sirianni by proxy. But
we have a new offense coordinator every single year.
Right. Well, I was just going back on that's part of it, but I don't want to stray from, where we were. So I just threw that in there just because.
Out of the last game, who do you think did well? I feel like Goddard did well.
I think Goddard. You got to bring Goddard back, man. You got to bring him back, dude. He's so intricate.
Absolutely, they'll pay him, and I think Barkley had a great game.
I hope so. You know who didn't have a great game? And I know we're talking about AJ, and I don't want to just seem like I always get on AJ. Right. You know who else the fuck has to go? I love you. No disrespect, we're family, but you have to leave here. It's Jake Elliott. You got to go, man. I looked up your numbers over the last two total years. I looked up his overall numbers in the last 2 years, and he's the single worst kicker in the league. Yeah, we love you, kid, but it's time to go. No ill will. Crazy, I wish you well, but you got to leave here.
It's so bad to say that. I feel like it's like a family person.
The truth, though, bro. It's the truth. His numbers are horrific.
Go, man.
You hear this, and I got witnesses. If he's the kicker next season, I'll give you $100.
I'll take. All right. I'm in.
He's going.
Real quick.
The time.
While we're talking about free agents, I wrote down the free agents coming up this upcoming year for the Eagles. And by the way, and I said it to a couple of my buddies, they're watching the show, Thank you. Also, I want to send a shout out. DeeTer, good friend of our show, good friend of ours, just had heart surgery yesterday. Shout out to Bonnie. We love you. We're glad you made it through, man. That was some scary shit.
Good.
But God's always looking out for you. So glad you're okay. Much love to Bonnie. Sorry about that. 420's kicking in. Shit's all over the place. I forget.
It doesn't matter. Something like that, you give the shout out.
Much love. Good. So free agents this year for the Eagles. I'm going to run down the list. I'm going to name you every name, and then you guys can go back and say, after I say who you want to keep, who you don't. But I'm going to run through the list real quick. Okay. This is why Howie has his work cut out for him. Dallas Goedert, Reed Blankenship, Jalen Phillips, Nakobe Dean, Braden Mann, our punter, who's really good, by the way, Brandon Graham, A.J. Dillon, Jahan Dotson, Grant Calcaterra, Sam Hale, Kyle Granson, Ben Sumarin, Pryor, Brady Johnson, our right tackle, and Toth, and Ojolari and Uche.
I mean, the only guy that goes without a doubt is Grant.
Yes, I think he's retired.
I mean, like, you're going to ask me who? Yes. I mean, that's how I feel. Like, that entire list is that important. Goddard being at the tippy top.
I think for me, my tippy top for this one is Jalen Phillips. That dude came in from the Dolphins and lit it the fuck up here. Howie, you got to sign him, dude. And as soon as he got here, he felt like he was an Eagle for life.
Backup tight end, man.
One of the first.
Well, you have no tight ends on the roster right now. You have 0 tight ends on the roster as of right now. 0.
Dude, it's pretty good.
He's
but
got
I
to be
would
one
say,
of the first street paid.
Howie got his work cut out for him. Yeah, Goddard and Phillips is who I bring back.
Don't worry, he'll somehow get us, a bunch of good players.
Yeah, Howie's a genius.
Now, drafting wise, what are you shooting for? What would you look to get?
What position? You go ahead first, Joe. What are you thinking?
Say that again. I moved my
drafting wise. What would you be your top pick drafting?
Like what position do you think the Eagles need most in the draft?
It's got to be somebody in the offensive line. I mean,
I was just going to say the same thing, dude. The same thing.
That's the same fucking thing, dude.
Dude, you have to.
Yeah, they've got to do it because you got Johnson who's getting older.
I think he's
other
done.
Guys,
I think you need your right tackle of the future.
Lane being injured here and there, you know what I mean? Like, without Lane, you've seen the difference.
You need at least 2 guys.
You know what I mean? Like, Lane was a very important person in the offensive line.
Yeah, man. Did you ever see the Eagles' record with him in the lineup and with him not in the lineup? It is insane, the difference.
Did he not give up a sack for like 3 years at one point?
Yeah, man. I don't think he gave up a pressure for like 2 years.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Lane's going to stick around for a little bit. But
I hope. Listen, I hope he does. I hope he does. But you have to prepare for the fact that even if he does come back, he might miss 10 games like he did this year.
And to be honest, I didn't think his fill-in Johnson himself.
Trent Johnson played really well, man, and he's a free agent too. I'd bring him back too, just in case.
I think so. Yeah.
And he have to re-sign. I know it's on a smaller level, but Braden, man, I mean, you look at his numbers. Like he's one of the best punters in the league.
I agree.
Are always in the trenches. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you have to have that defensive line. You have the offensive line. And then go from there. I feel like that's
absolutely because we're solid at running back. The crybabies are going on about Hurts because they're too stupid to understand how the game works. We're good on receivers, and the tight end. So I see no other reason not to get an offensive lineman.
I'm with you, dude, and I'm with you. Just go get the best lineman available at pick 23. I don't care what position it is. You need, I mean, listen, I love, look, I always wear my Jeff Stoutland shirts all the time. I love O-line play and D-line play. It's so important, but our guys were broken down, and you need a contingency plan. Now, I do love the kid we took out of Boston College last year, the center, whose dad played in the league for a long time. So I do think he's going to be a guy that you're going to start, Kendall. And
I think
he's a stud.
But I think the Eagles are going to be thinking a little bit about A.J. Brown, too. So don't be
surprised.
You
have to.
Pop the first round.
Yeah, man. I mean, good point.
Wide receiver.
I think wide receiver might be more of a second-round pick for them. That's how – even A.J. was a second-round pick when he came out of Ole Miss.
Yeah, we need O-line to protect Hurts more because he's not as dumb as people think.
I don't think he's going to go. I don't think he's going to go because I feel like the team loves him and whatnot. But the
I think
dude's
so.
such a head case, man. He's such
but
He's crazy, dude. Listen, and I don't mean to poke fun at mental health. We all deal with it. Me personally, mental health is a real thing, and it's okay in this day and age to talk about it. But AJ, you have the best doctors in the world that you can talk to, sports psychologists. Dude, I'm watching you, and I'm like, this guy's unstable. Dude, he's unhinged,
I know why.
dude. He's over there reading books on the sideline. We're a year away from him doing sit-ups in the driveway.
He's reading the wrong book, dude. Choose Your Own Adventure doesn't work. He should have read the same book as last year.
Amen.
But
shit,
he can read Lord of the Rings.
He's only a head case because he wants the ball. What wide receiver that's great doesn't have an ego,
right? But I mean, if you want the ball, catch the ball, man. Like every time
he had one bad
I mean,
game.
like there
wasn't one big game. It was not one big. No way. No way. He was top 4 in drops in the NFL this year. Top 4. And I think some of it was unintentional.
It's so weird.
I agree with that. There was some intentional, but I mean,
that guy's crazy in his shithouse rat,
dude.
Dead
honest. The only thing Brown has that is the best on the team is the height and his brutal ability to get to the ball. Hands wise, Smith.
Yeah, no doubt. Devontae Smith got his hands like Jerry Rice. Well, not like Jerry Rice, but like Deshaun Jackson.
He absorbs the ball. He doesn't even have to catch it. He absorbs it.
I've never seen anybody tired of drama, man. I'm so tired of it.
I'm so tired of drama too, man. Get AJ the fuck out of here. The guy's a malcontent, man.
I can't deal with it.
Careful what you wish for.
I know. I do wish for it. I do wish for it.
It'd be nice if we got what's that guy's name? Jefferson. I think we passed on him at the draft.
Yeah, I know. Do you remember who we took out of TCU run pick before?
Hang on. Not Aguilar. Rieger, wasn't it?
Jalen Rieger.
Yep.
One of the biggest, probably the biggest Howie misstep in his entire career as an Eagle.
Nobody gave him a chance. I thought he was exceptional.
Who, Jalen Rieger?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
He was exceptional, man.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Shit, dude. Oh my God, dude.
But
man, I feel like you got to get AJ out of here. You know what I mean?
Listen, if you want to heal the wound, you got to cut out the sickness. And listen, let me ask you: have you ever seen any drama from Devontae Smith?
No.
Dallas Goedert.
No.
Dallas Goedert.
No.
Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley. No. Right. So what I'm saying, what I look for commonalities and things. What's the common theme you keep seeing with the drama? AJ Brown, every fucking time. That's what he is. That's what he does. That's his modus operandi, and it ain't going to change. It ain't going to change. A leopard don't change his spots, man. Get him the fuck out of here.
Him having a bad personality is going to affect the whole team too.
It already did. He saw 2 collapses in 3 years. You don't think he was the root of both of those? He's Pandora's box. He's Pandora's box. He opened Pandora's box. The great talent and the amazing athlete. You get the crazy with it.
Complaining that much, it's going to affect your whole team, dude.
It already has. One bad apple can spoil a whole bunch.
Wasn't this his worst overall with the attitude and everything?
No.
Okay.
He was a big part of the 2023 collapse.
This year, I feel like, and especially in the last play of the season, you saw it. He didn't like Patullo. He didn't like the plays, how they were called. They were very basic.
You got to be a professional, though.
Okay? Don't even. Okay? And then
you do.
He hears that last play call, and he goes, and he walks away, right? Then you got Hurts over there basically looking at him like they got 40 heads on him. What are you calling?
Do you think if you didn't have AJ acting that way, the calm and tension would be gone?
It would not be as bad as it was. I think this season was a lot more stressful than the first
think,
class.
man, you got to get the beehive out of the cabin, man. It's seriously, you just do.
Ultimately, yes, but as far as I'm concerned, obviously he didn't like Patullo. I think that's no secret. He just never said it.
Right. Listen, Joe, I don't like Patullo either.
What he can do next season, because if he has a guy who throws the ball downfield, finally, he could be the one receiving the ball, and then he's fine.
What was AJ's excuse in 2023? Or 2024? I don't know.
No, I'm just saying you start off next year say, okay, maybe this OC might work well with him and he'll shut up. He hasn't shut up. Okay, well, you got the trade deadline coming
That's
up.
a good point.
People are going to need him.
That's a good point. That leads
Big
me into
trade
my next topic, and that was a good lead in, Joe. Who do you guys like? And if you have any names for next OC, I have a few names written down. I'm also going to grab a second beer.
All right. Let's see.
Good burp.
So, my second beer is The Shape of Haze to Come
Nice.
from Chamonix Creek.
Oh, boy.
Chamonix Creek. But yes, I feel like, there's a lot of choices that we have to make. I don't think like it was the offensive coordinator that was the big deal.
Right, do you have this written down?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm like,
but I mean, like the offensive line, right? The offensive line wasn't as good as it normally was, right?
yeah, I think them guys are banged up, man.
Yeah,
I think Dickerson and Jurgens had to be battling.
Didn't have Barkley running like he used to run.
Yeah,
right?
man.
I mean,
something
like,
was wrong. Something
we
was
know
wrong.
why he couldn't run. Come on, man. Don't even.
Right. So I don't want to put all this on the offensive coordinator. Like, I know you guys want to.
No, listen, it's a team. I'm not. Wait a minute, not you guys. I'm not putting it on Patullo. It's a team game. There's enough blame to go around. You know, my biggest culprit this year is AJ fucking Brown. That guy's a fucking. He's a team killer.
Yeah, I would say AJ Brown. Get the fuck out of here.
Blame, right?
What is it?
Ah, man, dude, you're so fucking tough, dude. Sirianni has been to the fucking
wins with whoever he's got here.
Dude, that was
been to the Super Bowl twice, man. Like, I know
he's got the highest winning percentage, top 3 all time in the coach's first 5 years. You're talking with guys like Don Shula and fucking John Madden.
Dude. Joe's so fucking hard, dude.
I only said that because I knew I had you guys cornered because you said it. It's a shared blame. I was like, man.
But it is a shared blame. It's not just Nick Sirianni or A.J. Brown. It's also Kevin Patullo. It's also the offensive line.
You said shared blame, so I saw that and pounced right on top. I was like, man, he's going to have to agree.
Yeah, you do got to share the blame. But
I feel like the offense coordinator was a nice, easy out. I feel like it was an easy out. Hey, get Kevin Patullo out here. Both done. But there's not. That's not going to fix the situation, dude. It won't.
Well, let me ask something. Do you have somebody you like, Joe, that you want to hire?
I mean,
for OC,
Daniel to me, I really like.
I was just going to bring him up too. And Brian Dable, I like. I didn't at first, but then I did some of the homework on him.
Yeah, they were the two I was going to do. McDaniel, he likes to throw downfield. Okay, and we have 2 great wide receivers. One being we just talked about. McDaniel will throw the ball downfield, but he also appreciates the running game. You saw that with Miami. He got a bad apple because everybody got hurt.
Listen, and McDaniel has a great creative run scheme, is what I love the most.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like McVay, right? McVay's just this brain. And that's
he came from the same system as McVay. He's a Shanahan disciple.
I didn't realize that. I forgot about that. So, I see it from that standpoint. It's not just about being an OC because maybe he's not cut out to be a head coach, but his perspective being so odd as an offensive coordinator may actually work out better for us.
Dude, I couldn't agree more. And it's so much. I had to write down a couple notes on this fucking guy, too. I had to do some homework on him. I'm with you. At first, I'm like, Mike McDaniel. Well, he seems a little aloof, crazy. But then again, I was like, well, I'm a little aloof and fucking crazy, too. So I want to do some homework into him. And I'm going to tell you what. I love the fact that we were talking about run game. His strength includes that innovative run design, the motion heavy schemes, you're stressing defenses, you're taking it horizontally. I mean, you're creating easy lanes and you're confusing defenses a lot. And that's what I love about him. And he uses a ton of motion. Like you saw in the San Fran offense, that Kyle Shanahan run, there's motion everywhere. You got teams on defense that have to play defense the entire time until the ball snapped. And then once it's snapped. So he comes from the Shanahan school.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think guys like Barkley would absolutely benefit from that.
I think this offense will flirt. But you know what the key, Joe, would be? Is it too intricate for Jalen? I mean, is it in
I don't
offense.
think so.
I hope
Tua
so.
could do it, dude.
The only difference between him and Dable, I like both, but Dable I feel like is better with, I like to say quarterback whispering. He's really good with developing quarterbacks. You saw with Josh Allen in Buffalo. He did it with Jackson Dart up in New York. When he was at Alabama, he had Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa. The guy knows how to develop quarterbacks. So I like Brian Dable in that sense. But offensive scheme wise, I like McDaniel with his exotic schemes and keeping defenses on their toes.
Well, if McDaniel gains about 100 pounds, he could be like Dable, where he feels like he's one of the guys. He's just the nerd who played D&D, and he's the OC, right? See, Dable comes in, he's the guy who goes drinking with you. So he would be a better fit for that. And I think that actually matters as much as I'm teasing about it.
I like your thought. Dr. Death Steve Williams. He said he's one of the nerds. I'm going to kick this motherfucker's ass. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Matt, I wanted to highlight a comment somebody made. It was earlier when we were talking about AJ. He said, trade AJ in the second round for Jefferson. What do you guys think?
In a New York second.
I had to highlight that.
In a New York second.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, the dude.
You know why? Because Justin Jefferson is a team guy. He's a team guy.
He's a little,
right. He's a team, right? AJ's T.O. Listen, T.O. was a great receiver. He's in the Hall of Fame. Man. But let me ask you something. How many Super Bowls has T.O. won? None. So, AJ, thanks for helping us to get ours, but it's time to go, dude. It is time to go. I don't care where you go, AJ. I mean, ill will, but our time here is over. It's like a breakup. It's not coming back. You screaming with the head coach on the sideline of a playoff game, and now they're talking about how he's in press conference today. The guy, it's like a relationship. The breakup's already happened. Now you got to find where he's going to go. The breakup already happened.
With him leaving, you know what I mean? Like he's friends with these guys.
They're all friends on every team, though, DeeTer. This is a business, though.
Wait,
you think you'll be the first player to get traded?
I feel like, we have to trade him.
Don't forget, we're the team that traded Donovan McNabb. Yeah, I love Donovan, but we did trade him. We traded Nick Foles. We traded Carson Wentz. We traded Kevin Cobb. It's not. Listen,
I know,
big players get traded in this town. If you're not performing, you got to go. And AJ, you're tearing the team apart from the inside. You've got to go. I don't care where you go. You have to go.
You gotta go. What do you think about that for St. Brown? If Minnesota says, well, I'm dropping this guy for your guy, what's the gain here other than that pick? So
I would do it just to get the heartache out of here, man, just to get the drama out. You know what it is keeping AJ? Yes, he is a great talent, but that's like staying in a toxic relationship. You know what I mean? Just
you have the sex is good. Why not just draft a good fucking receiver? You know what I mean? Like
what we do.
You have Devontae. You have Goddard. You have Cocktail.
Well, you don't have Goddard right now. Goddard's a free agent, and we don't know if he's coming back. I hope he is
coming back, dude.
I hope so.
Because, like you said it right, there's nobody else to replace him right now. And we know
no tight end on this team right now. Not a one.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's weird, man.
I'm never worried with Howie Roseman as the GM.
Dude,
that guy's the fixer,
beast, man. Like coming blocking and shit, dude. He's a big boy, man. I like Goddard, dude.
Yeah, I hope they do keep him. I really do.
He ain't going nowhere, bud. Don't worry.
You know who else I wouldn't mind seeing in here? Yeah, I said Dable, who I had second thoughts about early on, but I think he's a good choice. And Mike McDaniel. Also, Frank Reich, the architect of our first Super Bowl. He's out there. He just left Stanford earlier this year. He's out there. Listen, he's another quarterback whisperer. He developed, fucking Wentz and Foles and
I don't think he's going to go to like a full-time fucking coach, man. Like, there's like 8 fucking
I don't know. I
teams.
think Frank Reich's like a Vic Fangio, where I think he just wants to be a coordinator now. So that way you don't have to lose a coordinator every year.
Dude, there's been like 8 teams that looking for coaches right now.
There's 9 teams.
But he come back to Philly where he was successful.
Exactly. Thank you. He's got it. And guess what? Guess where Nick Sirianni started his career? With Frank Reich. in Indianapolis. So, I mean, there's a lot of correlation. I want to be
money makes the world go around, dude.
People don't pay money, DeeTer. There's no salary cap on coaches. They pay this guy $19 billion. It wouldn't matter. There's no cap on coaches.
Let me hack and see if I can find Lurie's and Howie's,
Jeff Lurie's worth $8 trillion. He ain't making enough money.
Man, there's so many teams looking for a good coach right now. And
Frank more than ever. Isn't that 9 teams are looking?
Dude.
Well, I think Harbaugh just went to the Giants, though. How do you guys feel about that?
That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Game has passed Harbaugh by, dude.
I hope you're right about that.
He plays that old style that kind of ended a few years back that ran solid from 2002.
Well, here's what I think is like these coaches are getting fired. Like they're putting all their fucking weight on their quarterback. You know what I mean? Like Lamar Jackson, like, I mean, how much does he have left in the fucking tank, man?
He's still really good. Lamar Jackson's still really good. He's one of the top 5 players in the entire all of football.
He got injured this week.
Everybody gets hurt sometimes, but Lamar is still at a high level.
When they picked up Henry,
okay.
I said, how are these guys even going to lose? Because you never know who you're handing the ball off to or if he's not getting the ball. I mean, I can't believe they're where they are.
I can't believe Baltimore fired Harbaugh. They're going to look back in 3 years and regret it. They didn't need to. He's still the best coach on the market. Why did you already have him there? That was a trigger-happy move, man. They're going to regret that, dude.
He can't make it win. He's got to go. He's got all that talent, and he can't do nothing.
It's hard to win the NFL. He did win a Super Bowl there, though.
I feel like you got your quarterback.
But he did.
One of them has to go. I mean that's how it is, man. Like you're gonna fire the coach or you're gonna fire the quarterback.
Yeah, it's usually one or the other, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, and you don't see the quarterbacks go anywhere, so
not unless there's drama.
Not recently, like quarterbacks, like look at it, fucking Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers.
He's 950 years old. He should have hung it up 3 years ago, dude, and just done some peyote in the fucking desert. God bless you. Nothing wrong with that.
Roethlisberger held on too long. Rodgers looks way better than Roethlisberger at his best in his last season. He was atrocious.
Well, for the Steelers' sake, I guess.
They held on to the quarterback and they fired the coach, right?
No, so Tomlin stepped down on his own. Tomlin's like, I'm out, dude. He went on to his terms. I respect the shit out of that.
Courtesy. They didn't, because the Steelers have never fired a coach.
It's rare. They've only had, 3 coaches in the last 45 years?
Yeah. So the last firing, I think it was in 1968. But yeah, they had Null. They had Coward. Him. Yeah. So it's like there's a tradition, and he deserves that respect. It's like,
amen. I agree.
Go ahead and have a press conference saying you stepped down or whatever. Do it your way. Which I'm surprised they didn't do that with Harbaugh. But that's a respect I think
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Like Andy Reid, same thing.
Yeah.
Your time's up, but we're going to let you do it your way, brother. So.
Real quick, on a lesser level, just while we're talking Eagles, I just want to throw these in just because I just read sports all day. That's all I do. We signed 2 players to future reserves deal, safety Andre Sam and linebacker Jose Ramirez. Not any big-time moves, but Andre Sam's a solid safety that could filter through the system, a la Quentin Michael at some point. I don't know. So, yeah, that's just a move they made on the lower level.
What about like a return guy? What's his name?
We got a lot. Well, we got Covey, but we got all the drafted free agents coming up. I mean, what the team looks like right now will look almost nothing like what it's going to look like come September, except for your basic starters. You know what I mean? The Jalen Hurts, the O-line. You know what I mean? You're going to see a lot of these. You're going to turn over 30% of your roster.
Yeah,
it's life in the NFL.
Run backs, man. We need to shorten the field more. I mean, we're doing the standard. Got to the 30 if he took it out of the end zone, or we got to the 40. This is like no movie, or rarely at the 40, but you're not getting anywhere between 25, 35 yards. It's like you got to get more to the 40 or 45. It's like, dude.
That's a great point. I would like this team to have a dynamic return. It makes such a huge, especially now in today's NFL where guys are hitting 55 to 60, 65 yarders regularly. So, yeah, I mean, a great return already sets you up for points. I mean, it's a great point.
Exactly. I was watching the game Jacksonville, and they showed on TV the field goal line was the 50. Me and the kids were cracking up. We're like, that's just crazy. But these guys, you know why they're kicking farther, right? They're not doing this.
They're allowed to do their own, bring their own balls.
Yeah, they could keep the balls. I mean, I'm like,
yeah, man. And
like,
you're noticing the difference, though. Look, the field goal all-time record was broken twice this year by the same guy.
Because you're not pushing people beyond their limits, which is why I think a lot of injuries are happening today. And the kickers actually most likely have that regular power. So it'd be nice to just say, hey, man, every man for himself. You know, Aubrey doesn't miss a kick. He missed that one, but you got him and you got the guy in Jacksonville. It's like these guys are going to hit bombs. Somebody's going to hit 70.
That's coming. I mean, what are we at, 68 now? Yeah, it's coming. That's coming, yeah.
It kind of sucks because it's like the area to be able to punt now gets smaller and smaller. But I would rather see points. Plug it out, man.
I don't know. I'm of the opposing. I love tough, hard-nosed football, fist fight in the phone booth. You know, I miss the days of, I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it's angling, like, arena football. Yeah.
So,
points,
Sixers,
now.
Anything about the Sixers?
I do.
Yeah.
They lost last night. They got their fucking asses kicked here in our own house.
Yeah, the Cavs.
But with that being said, it's a long season. They're 22-17. Yeah. They're 6-4 in their last 10. And I know people don't want to hear this, but listen, Embiid, it almost looked like a second life coming on here, dude. I mean, you're talking about in his last 8 games alone, dude. I mean, he lights out, and over his last 30 games,
he's getting 30 points, like dude, every game, man.
In MVP form, quietly.
I know.
I don't want to say nothing because I don't believe in jinxing.
I know. So, Flyers, let's go to
Flyers got their asses kicked again tonight. Shocker. They are what we call your favorite term, DeeTer. They're trending down, dude.
Trending down. Damn it.
Oh, listen, like I just said with the Sixers, last 10 games, 6-4, playing, good ball right now.
But dude,
Flyers right now,
motherfuckers,
3-7 in their last 10.
Every time I watch that game,
-16 differential on goals.
Man, every time I watch those guys fight, man, they are some tough fucking dudes, man.
Yeah, dude, no doubt. Hockey players don't fuck around, dude.
Yeah.
NBA, they're slap fighting. Everything's a foul. At least hockey, man, just like fuck you.
Dude, I only have one thing I say to people when they try to say it's not tough. I'm like, dude, finish the game with a broken leg. We're done.
Yeah, I mean,
conversation's over.
I think the one guy got his throat slit one game and he kept playing.
Who does that? Yeah, I'm surprised Malarchuk didn't stay in there when he got sliced.
Real quick on the Phillies note, I know we did Sixers and Flyers. Not a lot to talk about. Flyers got their asses kicked tonight. Sixers got their asses kicked yesterday. By the way, any Philly sports fans, diehards like we are, the last week been really fucking bad, man. I think we've had 8 games between our 3 teams going right now. We're 1-7 in the last week. Guys, time to start fucking trending up, man. Wake up, get your mojo back.
Starts with firing Sirianni.
Don't get me riled up. You can't fire Sirianni. You can't. And that would be the worst move in sports history. Ever to happen.
It's desperation. Don't bite.
Stop it, Joe. Stop it.
It's bad, Joe. That's bad.
Man.
Hey, you guys all finally stopped drinking the Kool-Aid on Thompson, so you guys know
I'm a huge Rob Thompson fan.
He sucks, dude.
Why, dude? All he does is win.
Stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
All he does is win. That's all he does. Let me tell you something. I got news for you. Before Rob Thompson, literally before the season before Rob Thompson got here, the Phillies missed the playoffs a literal decade. 10 straight years. Now, since Rob Thompson signed, they've not missed the playoffs. He's the Nick Sirianni with a different personality.
When he has to coach, it's like Stevie Wonder.
Well, guess what? Don Mattingly is his bench coach now. Don Mattingly is his bench coach now.
Hitters are not hitting the ball out. So guess what? Now he has to think, and he takes the pitchers out when he shouldn't. And all you can't tell me you don't do that.
I don't, man. I think that guy's done a lot of winning in his time here. It's hard for me to.
I like Thompson. I like Nick Sirianni. I feel like these are winners in this.
I know of all
fucking
teams. Why would we attack the coaches that are in the playoffs? You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
glad I don't live there no more. You guys are drinking some serious.
no way, no way, dude, no way.
Jesus Christ.
Real quick, while we're talking Phillies, they did have the International Class draft today, and the Phillies, prospect-wise, did really well. They got Francisco Renteria from Venezuela, young kid coming up through the ranks, third best prospect in the international class. The last big name we got out of the international class was a guy named Ranger Suarez, who, by the way, just signed with the Red Sox yesterday.
Yeah,
for 5 years, 140 mil. God bless him. I love him, but
no, it's not. God bless him. I
didn't know that. What happened?
Ranger Suarez signed with the Red Sox.
Lost Ranger.
Why?
That's
fucked
you know
up, why, DeeTer? They lost him because they're going to go sign Bo Bichette.
All right, man. I guess
right back in his head. That's messed up.
What is?
I'm looking forward to this season, though, man.
Me too.
I think.
You're looking forward to?
Ranger
was
Suarez season? Our guy, man. Ranger was our guy, man. Like, how do you get rid of
free agency, DeeTer? We're about to trade agent. I mean, look, we're going to lose players. It's just Ranger was going to make more somewhere else than he could make here, because they're going to go sign Bo Bichette. You're probably going to get Bo Bichette a 7-year deal, probably close to 30 mil a year at least. I mean, so you're talking about 200, 250 mil you're going to have to get to Bo Bichette. You can't pay Suarez when you have somewhat of a depth in the pitching staff. I don't know. I'd love to keep Suarez, but I just didn't think we had the money for it.
We got Schwarber and Harper, right?
Yeah, and hopefully Bo Bichette within the next month or so.
I mean, think about it. Could be good. I mean, I
think that'd be if the Phillies sign Bo Bichette, that's the move that puts them over the top and they win a World Series in 2026. Yeah. That's the move that needs to be made.
I think that's a very fair thing to say. I agree.
Also, quiet move. Yesterday, we acquired right-handed pitcher Chase Shugart from the Pirates for Francisco Loreto. Listen, it's a quiet move, but it's a right arm in a bullpen. This guy was 4-3 with a 3.4 ERA last year in like 32 games. Listen, that's a good bullpen piece. Quietly, we added. Also, Cole Hamels got named this year his first time to make it on the Hall of Fame ballot. Good luck, Cole. You're a Phillies legend, and hope he gets in.
Me too.
Yeah.
You are like a sports book here, man. Jeez.
Like a
savant. On another news, the weather.
And for the weather this week.
Is there
I don't know.
Do we have
you want a second beer, DeeTer?
No, I do not.
Beer. Jesus Christ, he can't keep his eyes open. Look at him.
Are you falling asleep?
Give me some of that.
So,
when you first came on backstage, I thought you were sleeping. I'm like, yo, DeeTer, you awake? Wake up.
His eyes twitching.
Who is your playoff teams? Let's go with that.
Do you want to do that? Or do you want to do playoff teams? Go ahead. Who you got, DeeTer? Who's your picks now that it's tied?
Shit.
Oh, for NFL, you mean?
Yeah, for the playoffs this weekend.
Yeah, hang on.
Who you got?
Pull it up. Let me pull it up. I was not prepared for that.
So,
the director didn't direct me. Let's see.
My bad. I would say Bills over the Broncos, Seattle over the 49ers, Texans over the Patriots, and Bears over the Rams.
All right. There you got, Joe.
Trying to pull up the damn bracket on my phone.
Well, here, while you're doing, I'm going to throw mine out there.
I was going to say, put yours out there while I check.
DeeTer, I got me and you are two different. You got two different than I got. I got the Rams winning. I got the Patriots winning. I got the Bills winning. And I got Seattle winning.
Here, I'm going to pull it up on my actual computer here. Hang on. There it is. Jesus Christ. All right. So we got Buffalo, Denver. I'm going to go Denver.
Okay.
I think that defense is going to do okay, and I think Josh Allen's going to fold like a lawn chair like he does. Houston, New England, man.
Top one.
I want to say New England because they got the D, but Houston had, they got the offense. It just depends on what version of Stroud shows up. I'm going to go to New England for consistency. All right. San Fran, Seattle. It just has to be Seattle. I hate the 49ers, always have, and I just like to watch Shanahan blow it because that's what he did in Atlanta. So, yes, I'll go with Seattle on that one. I just think they're better overall, putting aside the other stuff. Rams and Chicago. Man, I want both of them to win, but I personally feel like Chicago is peaking at the right moment. And I just think they're going to squeak one out here. Because the Rams are just a better team in general with consistency. Chicago's good, but they're really peaking right now. I think they got the momentum. Personally.
Well, nicely done. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out.
I didn't do the most highest part of the show, the fun facts.
You're holding back from his bingo. What are you doing?
You know what I mean?
Fun facts?
Fun facts.
Fun facts. All right.
His eyes twitching.
So you want to get DeeTer? Look, DeeTer about to fall asleep. I have a lot of them here. I'm not going to name all of them tonight because you look like you're about to. I'll do one fun fact. My oldest son does for me each week. He always writes down one. This week, the largest Nerf gun ever crafted. It was in Alabama. It was 3.81 meters, 12.5 feet long, with foot-long darts that could fire through concrete when they were fired. So, thanks, my son.
What? This thing actually shot.
Yeah, and it was made in Alabama. It's in the record books. Yeah.
Wow.
And it would go through. That's a Nerf dart going through concrete.
I mean, I sit at night and think of stuff like that too. But I wonder what that would be like. That's an amazing thing, though. That's crazy.
So
it works.
Yeah, I'm not going to do DeeTer. Let's say I'm pass out. The almond is a part of Peach Batman.
I'm fine.
That's the fun fact.
Fun fact. Let's get some fun facts going, dude.
You're going to pass out on the stream and people are going to sit and watch.
No, I'm fine. Everybody's fine. Fine. Let's get the fun facts.
All right. Here, since your eyes are blinking so much, here's a fun fact: the human eye can blink 4,200,000 times on an average per year.
Not Matt's. His blinks once every hour.
No, I was going to say Matt's ain't blinking at all. His blinks 4 times a year. Every 3 months, Matt blinks.
Son of bitches. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm just trying to do this show for you guys. Yeah, and I get beat up left and right.
Yeah, right. We're just showing you love, Big Cat. We love you to death.
Yeah. All right.
Real quick.
Right. What's the next one?
Fun fact. Do you know there are 293 ways to make change of $1?
Wow. I guess you would take the amount of coins there are, and then you'd have them. You'd have to exponentially. Interesting.
Did you know, fun fact, that it takes 492 seconds for the sunlight from the sun to hit the earth?
I don't know it in seconds, but I have heard that, of the amount of time it took to get here. I obviously couldn't put that number out, but I haven't heard it in seconds. That's interesting. Interesting way of putting it.
So 2 fun facts to tie together because these last 2 will definitely relate to each other. This is for all the Cowboys fans out there. Fuck you. I always like to say that. Do you know, fun fact, cowboy hats, what these fuckers wear down there, were invented. Do you know where they were invented? Anybody fun fact? Do you know, DeeTer?
Tell me.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by John D. Stetson. So Dallas Cowboy. Every time you put your hat on, it's like we're putting our fucking nuts on your head. We made them our hats. Boom. Fun fact. Fun fact. Fun fact. And last but not least, to put a bow on it. Speaking of Dallas Cowboys, did you know a summer night in Uranus lasts for 21 years. That's for you, Dallas. It's fun facts. Yeah, baby. That's how we do. But that's true. Summer in Uranus lasts for 21 years. That's not even a joke. That's a real fun fact. But I just figured Dallas fans are,
yeah,
long, dude.
Wearing. I'm just joking. I'm joking, and it's just messing around. Just having fun, messing around.
They're all.
They're like, you're not being politically correct. Never, never, ever, ever.
Get out of my way.
Yep. Well, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
I'll be corny. Gen X don't take that crap.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
We'll insult you. We'll call you the R word. We don't care.
Don't play with us. So that's the fun facts.
That's cool. Nice
Thank
stuff.
you so much.
Oh,
Joe,
also,
always a pleasure. Ricky, the best. I love you guys. Have a great night tonight. Peace.
Man.
Save the bees, break for turtles.